Silk.
Monroe.
Bella.
Chino.
All right, I want to thank you guys for all your comments and ideas you gave me from the previous episode. I will get to them soon enough. So, today's topic is born gay, taught, or by choice. Touchy subject, might get a little heated, I'm sure it will. If it don't appear, it will from the audience, so let's move on. What do you think? Born gay, taught, or by choice?
Me personally, I don't feel like you're born gay. I feel like you can be put in a situation in life that can make you become misled in what gender you want to be. I don't know. You probably have to start that over. You know what I'm saying? Be forced in a situation to become a gay person. Like for instance, if you are a male, or just speaking from a male's experience, perspective, you can be a male in an all-female family, and you wasn't raised around me. You don't know that masculinity. And you don't know the testosterone is the strength, the manliness that come behind men. So you're gonna become a soft. You're gonna become a soft man. You're not gonna know what men's responsibilities is because women are not gonna be able to teach you how a man is. So you might feel like, I'm more so this way than that because they didn't teach you the difference in a man and a woman. So you might become soft and then get in touch with that soft side and become a gay person. So that's how I feel like you can be forced in situations because of your upbringing. But as far as being born that way, no. I feel like you're born a male, genetically you know you're male.
Okay.
You're born a female, genetically you know you're female. And you can choose, when you get older, you choose, you know what I'm saying? And at a younger age, you choose. But more so, if I feel like at an older age, at a younger age, when you're choosing, it's more so of a
Sort of like coached.
Yeah, it's like I'm experiencing something, you know. But when you're older and you really make that choice, it's really like, okay, I know. So you can either choose because you know in yourself through experiences, or you can just be forcing it. But born that way, no.
Okay.
I don't think nobody's born gay.
Okay. And why is that?
I have so many views on it. Like, I just don't believe in being gay. Like, it's not in the Bible. You know, it's not the right way. Not the right thing to do, but everybody find love and happiness in whatever, you know. But I feel like when it's being a child, they are coached into, you know, being gay. Because they have so many different outlets on seeing it, you know. Now on TV, you know, you got TV, you got social media, you got everything that's showing them how to be this, you know, this gay person, or liking girls or liking boys of the same sex, you know. So I just don't feel like nobody's being born that way, you know, and it's being coached. Like, it's being said, it's okay to be, you know, to be gay. And me personally, no, it's not okay to be gay. Like, I don't believe in it, you know, but I don't have no negativity to a person that is gay because I've been approached by plenty of women. You know, I don't know why. I mean, I don't think I look gay. But I'm telling you, like, I get approached by women all the time, like, and it's crazy. But I don't like girls. Like, I just don't believe in it, and I ain't going for it. So that's just my opinion on it. I just don't think you're born gay. Like,
Okay.
it's brainwashing.
I don't think people are born gay, but I feel like it must be a feeling that they're getting inside to make them feel like, okay, dang, I feel like I wasn't born the sex that I that I feel like I am. So I honestly feel like it's something deep inside. Yeah, you're not, whatever God give you when you born is whatever you are, but we have I have trans friends. I have people who are strict, men that are strictly into men or whatnot. You got some men that are wanting to dress up as trans, and I have no issue with that. I just feel like you're not born into it, but maybe you have some type of feeling inside that's making you want.
So
to do
basically, you're
this.
saying it's by choice.
It's by choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely by choice.
You feel like it's by choice?
Yeah, because I feel like if you're gonna do it with sexuality, you gotta do that with everything. So,
Yeah.
like serial killers, they born serial killers.
No, something triggers them to be so.
It's something
Okay.
upbringing.
Yeah, it's
that
something
happens to you.
inside, right?
Something that
happens
happens
inside.
to you on your upbringing that
Right.
makes you that way. So you molded to be this kind of
Right.
Okay.
So, okay, but like, okay, with the serial killer thing, as you say, being born a serial killer, are you born a serial killer, but you become one?
But you could be born schizophrenic.
But that what comes behind being a serial killer, being schizophrenic, all those disorders.
Okay. Okay.
If you become or make the choice to be gay, that's your choice because that's the freedom of will. But when you're a child, you don't know no better. You know,
Right.
you're put in a situation that you're
Hold
not.
on.
Go ahead.
Put you on pause.
Okay.
Because I heard, and this is not from my experience, somebody that I know, but over the television, that some parents have said that their child knew that they was the opposite sex. They had the father and the mother in the house that was both heterosexual, but they did not teach that child to like the same sex. But the child came to them saying that if it's a boy, I feel like I'm a girl. I want to play with baby dolls.
Mhm.
So how you feel about that?
I feel like if that's the case, then if the mother or the father, whichever parent that child comes to, should know right from wrong when it comes to.
But who says it's right or wrong to be?
I mean, I ain't gonna say right from wrong, but a male or female.
Right.
If you have a son and your son say, man, you know what? I feel like I'm a woman. Tell your son, look, you might feel like this way. Those are ill feelings. Those are different feelings, but you are a male. Make that point blank period so he'll know.
Okay.
Then he make his choice to go on and say, hey, well, I am a male, but I still like dudes. Or he'll say, I'm a male, you know what, and I'm gonna just stick to the women.
See how
You know,
I feel
or
about that when
whatever.
it comes to kids. I feel like, all right. I know a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear it, but it just is what it is. Like with
That's
with
why
the
it's called
Dwayne Wade,
hits.
with the Dwayne
I was
Wade
just about to
topic.
say that.
Like him letting his kid just be who he say he is, right? All right. It's the same kid that you can't even get him to clean his room and do his chores right like he's supposed to. He can make a decision and choose what sexuality he is. He can't even do his chores good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you think about this? Parents telling their children, well, they're just expressing themselves. Let them be who they want to be, who they feel like they are.
Yeah, I know.
Do you
I
think that
that
was
too.
wrong or, okay,
No.
so
Well,
he
yeah, I
feel
think
like
that
he's a
is-
she, so leave him alone. He's just expressing,
Oh, no.
or she feel
I
like a
ain't
he.
going for it
To a
You
certain
don't know.
age.
Because
I
that's
feel like
the
to a certain age.
No, you can't, because you can't do that, you don't do that with everything. So.
Okay, hold on. Why is it an age?
I feel like they'll be old enough to understand and know of age. I feel like, but just 4 or
But-
5-year-olds, no.
What would that age cutoff be?
There is no age.
I would say like 10, 12, 10, 11, 12.
So you think around the age 10 or 12, they should know
like
better by
preteen?
then?
Yes.
No,
I just feel like that.
I feel like they should know, right?
Yeah.
That's like just like you teach your child how to talk. The earlier you teach a child how to talk, the earlier they start talking. The earlier you teach your child their gender and what they're not.
I would say we're talking about teaching them sexuality.
You know what I'm
or we're
saying?
just talking about letting
That's-
them live that
It's
sexuality.
either by
Either
choice,
or by
taught.
choice.
No. I'm
Right.
talking about like with the age thing. You talking about letting them live that sexuality? They
No,
wanna
as
choose.
far as
What
letting
would
them-
the
as
age
far as
be
when
that
they
they would
actually-
know?
Yeah, as far
No,
as
just
them
like-
actually knowing
no.
their sexuality.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
Oh, well,
the, more
knowing
you,
their
the
sexuality
earlier you're
early,
on
yeah.
them about their sexuality,
Yeah, I agree.
then they will be more confident in their sexuality and know by the time the older they get. But if you're not on them at an early age, then they're gonna be confused at a later age.
Well, I got a son, man.
I
My
feel-
son, like, okay, you see different stuff. You gotta correct stuff. You put them
Right.
You put them back.
That's
Like,
how I am.
like it's certain stuff. Like I done seen,
Correct
like
the
my
thing.
son. I done seen my son. He start talking with his hands a lot. Like,
Yeah.
like a female would do.
Yeah.
So I had to tell my son, boys don't do that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Then once he noticed it, it all changed. He don't do it anymore.
Okay.
Right.
So it's like you gotta redirect them. Like it's just like with anything, like raising kids. Period. Kids gonna stray. You just gotta redirect.
Yeah, you do
Right.
gotta do
They
that.
gonna do this.
Okay.
You just gotta,
Let
They come
me
with
say
rebellion
this.
and all that.
So if the child is being raised in two different households, the mother and father is not together, so when he's with his mom, he's talking with his hands because he sees his mother doing that. And then when he's with his fathers, it's no hand gesture.
Right.
So how do you balance that?
see, that's when you
That's
get
tricky.
confusing.
Right. And the two parents gotta be on one accord.
Yeah, that's when the parents
I was about
got
to
to
And
say,
that's when the parents need to come together and say,
come
look,
together and talk about it.
This is this and this is that, and we're gonna have to stop this, and we're gonna have to explain to him or sit down and talk to him. Because if both parents ain't on one accord, the child is gonna be confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish
With that sex, with the gender of that child being there, like if it's a boy, like you gotta include that male, that father, and say, okay, look, he's moving his hands a little too much. You know, we need to talk about this.
That's why I said they'll be on one accord.
Or
Yeah.
or if the female or the little girl is doing a little too she a little too rough. You know, you're like, hey, you know, we need to tell her not to pull her legs. You know,
See,
stop
that's
sitting
right.
there,
That's
something
when you
like
get the
that.
dads who
you know.
get stuck like with the spotlight. Even if their mom taught all of these habits, like he lives over there with the mom, like as a father, then you stuck with it. I can't do nothing but love my son.
Right.
Okay, so what
They
about?
stuck.
But that's when the parents
about,
need to come together and say, look, we need to have a talk.
But if
They
it's
talk
in the
then.
household,
I know, but
they
still, that's what I'm
belong,
saying.
it's dysfunction.
But you got
Yeah.
some that can't come together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Especially
dads
on
have
this
to
topic
be-
because you got a lot of single parents,
Mhm.
male and female, that is going through the issue now. Like you got a lot of them that's raising kids that say, "Oh, I want to be gay," you know, or "I want to be trans," and the parents are lost. You know what I'm saying? Because the parents don't know what to do because you got parents like us, because we all are parents. You got parents that's like, well, should we? You know what I'm saying? We trying our best to lead them on the right path, but then you got so many doors that's open in the world. Period, social, everything that they are going to see it regardless. So it's like, how can you stop it? You can only scold your child so much, you know, to the point where, you know, they know you're not okay with it, but at the same time, that's when you get the back doors where they sneak off and do it, you know, and you
Right.
never know what they out here doing.
Yeah, that's what I was
never
about
know
to
how
address.
it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, fall back in your lap, because then it could be a slap in the face, or it could be, oh, they were just going through a phase, and I hate that term, because me coming up, when we heard about our friends being gay, oh, they just going through a phase. That ain't no phase.
Well, that's the same.
I mean,
thing
I don't
just
feel like
said
it's a
about the
phase.
parents saying, "Let them be who
Right.
they want to be."
I would say you got
Because
two-
no one-
Right.
You got two type of parenting. You got like what they say old school parenting, and then you got free form parenting. Like, free form, like just let them be who they are, let them
Right.
blossom, and
Yeah, a little bit of social butterfly. but
whatever you want to be.
I'm not
like
the
I
social
just
butterfly
support you
parent.
with whatever it is.
Okay,
So,
what about if they being exposed at school? They're not getting
Which
it from
they are.
home, but at school, how do you?
And they are.
that too far as
Because
parenting? 'Cause
That has been going on. in
you got to be
Right.
able to parent, and because our parents got to understand this, you're not gonna be able to totally 100% parent your kid. Your kid's gonna get influences from everywhere. They got a phone, social media,
School,
the internet.
their friends.
so you can't, like when people say, like when a child do something, they don't actually reflect the parenting of the
Right.
parents, because kids get influences from everywhere. So
Just
it's like it depends on what you're gonna do with your kid. You gonna make them a little prisoner? You gonna let them sit in there like
right and live their life.
That's right.
Like Yana, my oldest one, she in high school. This her second year. Her first year though, she came home like, oh, this boy was dressed like a girl, and you know, they was okay with it. I had to tell her like, it's not okay, you know what I'm saying? She was like, well, why? She asked me the questions why, and I can't explain it because that's
But why
not my
is it
child.
not? Why is it not okay?
Because I feel me personally, I feel like the school, you know what I'm saying? Because the school is also there to help us make our kids the next leaders.
So you think?
And I feel like it's a distraction in the school. My thing is with gas in schools, like we're not from here. right? We done been all over this world, but we get the gas, and gas in schools on their rule list is no colored hair, no headbands, no makeup. But y'all not saying boys should not dress like girls should not dress like, y'all not laying that. You get what I'm saying? That's not a
I feel like it's
rule.
confusing them.
It is confusing because it's like, oh, y'all can go out here, y'all can't express yourself with headbands and, you know, different color hair. Y'all can't express yourself like that, but y'all can express yourself want to be a boy, want to be a girl. That's not okay. I feel like it's wrong, and it should be in a rule book that they should not be able to, you know, boys should not be able to dress like girls. They had some boys at prom in fucking prom dresses.
I ain't like that.
Okay, wait,
You know what I'm saying?
wait.
But see, everybody got their own different beliefs. Who said it's wrong? Who said it's right?
You right.
Yeah, but so representation is
Right.
wrong for you. So
That's
you don't
right.
feel
It
like,
is.
so just like now they think like just like how our love get displayed on every movie as couples, gays should have a scene in every movie too.
And they do now, though.
Exactly.
They do.
So you have a problem.
That's what and I do have it because that's why I said that's why what is brainwashing the kids coming up because they seeing this. And it's so easy for them to see it. It's not like, oh, we govern, you know what I'm saying? We can only govern so much when it comes out of social media, TV, all that. We can only govern so much. Just like they be on the tablets, TikTok, all that. Oh, they can show through TikTok. First thing they say, 2 boys kissing or 2 girls kissing, and it's okay because it's a thing. You know, it's a popular song playing in the background that is getting the views because that song on there.
Mm-hmm.
Not being reality on what they actually watching.
Now,
You
let
get
me
what I'm
ask you
saying?
this. What about if they go into school and the teacher is gay?
Right. Right.
I ain't for the gays. I just not.
But see, that's why I said it comes to a certain
age.
age. Like, I feel like high school, this person's gonna know if they wanna be gay or bisexual or whatever.
Yeah,
because they are pre-adults, right? So I feel like that is a good age. And it shouldn't be well, I don't want to see this person dressed like that's them expressing themselves. That's them. That's what they want to be. They're old enough to know that, like, because they're pre-adults. It's not like middle school and elementary school on down. This is high school. So I feel like if a boy want to dress up as a woman, he has that right. Because that's what he know. He wants to be that. He's
right.
He's old enough to understand that's what he wants to be. And if a girl want to dress up as a guy because she like girls and she want to come off as dominant, that's her right.
But let me tell you.
But just like the
You
gay
can go
teacher though, how can you?
That's what I'm about to get at. You can go to a board meeting, and I have been to board meetings.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing some parents got out talking about, oh, it's a teacher that's gay, you know, but we don't feel like he should be able to wear women clothing. And a man, being a gay man, cannot go to Gaston City and wear women clothing. Have you ever heard of a teacher going dressed as a woman?
Right. But
So
all
if
gay men don't wear dresses.
You're right. But my thing is, why stop there? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Why would you stop a teacher from doing it but not the kids?
I feel like it
That's
should be
wrong.
in a kid setting period. When kids are being raised, like in the school systems, I don't feel like you should introduce that sexuality in schools. Period. Until kids are out of school, or at least high school. You know, elementary. You can't have if you got a third grader, fourth grader, and you got a male teacher that's flamboyant. That's confusing to that third grader.
I get what you're
But
saying.
but toward 11th grader, he like, oh yeah, he already know it's different.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
get what
they
you're
stop
saying,
it, though.
man, but then you gotta think about it. See, I think it's just me, man. I'm all about fairness, man. And it's like, if you gonna do that, then don't be mad at these people saying remove God from school. They shouldn't be praying.
Yeah.
They gonna
Some stuff, man, you just can't like control it, man.
Right. But you have some gay men that are gay that don't dress up as women, and they're just being a teacher and doing their job.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But let me ask y'all.
You got some women that are lesbians that they're teaching.
So basically, keep it on the low.
Yeah, you
not on the low, but
It
just
really-
keep it to a minimum.
don't express your sexuality through your
My
profession.
minimum is like a man. I feel like if a
choose
man,
what's the minute.
but I feel like if a man is gay and he's dressed as a man, he going to be a teacher and do his job. What is the problem? Now the dressing up in a dress, That is to the extreme.
But wait a minute.
But
But
why?
you feel like
You
he's
saying
a
it's
woman?
okay?
Ask her what I
Yeah.
asked you. Remember what I asked you?
Okay, yeah. Let me
Okay.
flatline this real quick.
Okay.
Do you feel like it's a mental issue being gay?
Yes.
Do you think it's a mental issue? Is
Yes.
something mentally going on there?
Yes.
Let me
It's
ask
confusion.
Ask y'all all one
It's
question,
Right.
because I asked her this question too, so I'm gonna ask y'all one question. Okay, y'all know me, right?
Mhm.
Let's say I just started dressing like Batman every day. Running around, I'm Bruce Wayne. I'm talking about playing the role to the T.
Right.
Y'all will be like, Tyler done lost his mind. But you get to choose your gender you want to be, knowing what you is. Everybody looking at you every day, you clearly a man. Why are you dressing up like a woman? You crazy, bro. You gotta be.
I don't feel like it's a mental
You gotta be.
Because I feel like everybody got their own opinion and their own prerogative.
I
You a
shouldn't be
man?
crazy. It would be my prerogative if I want to be a superhero.
If that's
that
what
would
you want to be,
my
that's
thing.
how I see it. If
But
that's
they
what you
will,
got me, that's
you
what
will,
that
but they will put me in a straitjacket.
But you do got people that are, you know what I'm saying?
That's my whole point.
Not saying
They will put
confused,
me
but
in
are
a straitjacket
curious.
so quick.
You know, and that's how it started. Curiosity. Because they be feeling like, oh, I might want to try it just to see, you know what I'm saying?
They
And
become
then,
curious because of what they're seeing.
right, that's what
Or
I'm
is
saying.
something
Because it's
here that's
brainwashing
making them-
because, you know, it's so much that we see and it's like, oh, let me try this to see if I like it. That come down to like when men have threesomes with women and shit. Like, the girls, you expect me to lay up with a female to touch? I'm not doing that. Like, that's something I've never done.
I
You
think
get what I'm
people would
saying?
be more
So,
open to people
I
being
can't.
gay if it wasn't that. Like this. If you dress like me and you just so happen to like dudes when you go home, I wouldn't know that.
So you
Right.
think it's the exposure thing?
Yes.
it is exposure.
And then it's the way, it's not all of that, it's the behavior of it. You loud, you call
Yeah,
them
some-
all
you
the
got
time.
some-
I can't
I
say
think
some
all that. I think all that
are
comes.
extra.
I feel like all that comes factor with a profession. Like if you being yourself and you out walking the street and you a gay man, you want to be flamboyant, ain't nothing wrong with that. Do it, bro. Do it, bro. That's you. But if you go to school and you in front of these kids, man,
Dress
be
your gender.
professional.
Yeah.
Outside of school, strip that off. Do whatever the heck you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Just
you
don't do it in front
main-
of
you-
kids.
Right.
Yeah, you
That's what I'm
maintain
saying.
your profession
Right.
while you're working.
Yeah, I just don't like
So
that.
you won't
Like
influence
that.
these kids in
Right.
different ways.
I don't
that
like
they
Right.
how you
That's-
feel targeted when you like, okay, put this like, okay, you don't want nobody to look at me and judge me, but you coming in a room with a whole outfit with LED lights on.
Yeah.
But you asking for it,
Right.
bro. Like,
Mhm.
Okay.
And you are asking to be a
they
target.
just like RuPaul them and all the
Drag
those
stuff,
drags. Bro, if you go out like that, bro, you asking to be looked at or talked about, bro. Like, it's just not normal, no matter, I don't care who said, how people said, how they try to make it normal. It's
Right.
never going to be normal.
Well, all right. With that being said, we're gonna wrap it on up. Let me know what y'all think about this, because this is a hot subject, straight off the press. So drop those comments. We'll